TeamRTFC.baconicecream.com.
Hey everyone, this is Eric from Team RTFC and Bacon Ice Cream Productions. I'm here as usual with Rich.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
We are covering the finals of the TOGIT Energon Invitational tournament that we held on August 10th. We got a little sidetracked with trying to do the commentary. His life got in the way. So we decided to skip to the finals. This is Kyle Gant at the bottom playing Aerialbots versus Tom Ellis playing his 4 wide planes. Yeah, I'm blanking right at this second. It's Slipstream, Wave 1 Skywarp, Acid Storm, and Fireflight? Or is that Skydive?
I think it's Fireflight.
It's Fireflight. Nope, I remember because I played against it at not at this tournament. I played against it somewhere else. So yeah, they're
getting ready.
Yeah, I mean clearly, someone shuffling.
I mean,
it's Kyle shuffling.
Aerialbots is Aerialbots.
Yeah,
people.
They are.
People
I still don't remember what they are.
People.
Yeah.
People know Aerialbots.
But while we're waiting for them to shuffle and roll and all that stuff, I just want to say thank you to everyone that's recently become subscribers. We put out that we were doing our token giveaway. Once we hit 100, we hit that officially last night at like 10:30 or 11 o'clock at night.
Yep.
Rich knows because I started sending him screenshots as we were getting closer and closer. So if you haven't checked out the video, we have it on our channel. Go find it. Make sure you're a subscriber and then add a comment to that video. It's about 5 minutes and change long, almost 6 minutes. And just tell us if you want Autobots or Decepticons. The video shows, like, we talk about a whole bunch of stuff, a lot of thank yous and stuff, but it also has, like, the tokens so that you can see, you know, the Autobot ones are silver acrylic and they can be painted. The recesses, like my Decepticon tokens, someone had made a comment saying they wanted the silver Decepticon tokens, and then I realized, wait, those are the ones I have.
Yeah.
And Rich has the Autobots, which are gold, which the Decepticon tokens that we have to give away are gold acrylic that can be painted. So find that, you know, leave a comment. We're going to do this probably for the next 2 weeks or so. We'll announce an actual stop date to allow people to make comments, and then we will get that shipped out to the winner.
Yep.
Because we're now a little over 100, so.
That's awesome. Thanks.
Kyle rolled a 7. Tom rolled a 6. And we'll see who goes first, because we don't have any audio. This was the... we lost our audio when recording this, probably because I did something wrong. So yeah.
Yeah, I still think, I don't know. It was really weird. That was like the weirdest error I think I've had in audio production.
I think I closed something early. Or I didn't recognize it was processing something and it just tanked our audio. But so it looks like Kyle's going first. They're pointing at each other a lot.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
What's up?
Kyle transformed Alpha Bravo.
Oh, okay.
And then he's swinging with Skydive, which I follow. It's that weird moment where I go, why wouldn't you leave Alpha Bravo in alt mode and transform someone else? Because Alpha Bravo pings. Damn it. I mean, I guess because of the slipstream effect.
Oh, because of the ability to move damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she works on any plane. It's not just her, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. I've never actually fielded her, so.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense then.
Playing against that later on was kind of.
What, the slipstreamer?
Yeah, that effect definitely gets on you if you're just putting light damage out Yeah, you'll think twice about doing that again.
So yeah, that was smart of Kyle to do. Skywarp swinging into who is that actually? I'm confused because he only flipped 2. Oh, that's Fireflight that he tapped. Yeah, because Tom has one on the top. That's the only reason I can match. Thought it was Skydive originally. Problem is, it's just out of focus enough that I can't read the names.
Yeah. And that's only because of the down mixing.
So he transforms Silverbolt.
Silverbolt, yeah.
Pings the damage to Skywarp. Swings in for a mighty Pierce 2, probably. Yep. All things considered, I don't think that the game takes a super long amount of time, even though it's pretty much like a blue on blue.
Yeah.
Hey, I have jets. But
card-based dogfight.
Yeah. There's a one shall stand, one shall fall. Putting 3 damage on Slipstream, I guess.
Still deciding?
That's what it looks like, yeah. Right, he's going to drop it on Acid Storm.
Goes on Acid Storm instead, yeah. Oh, maybe.
Come on, Tom.
Just thinking about it.
Make a decision. Put it on Skywarp. Why not? I don't know. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, so it definitely went on
Slipstream.
And then attacking in.
And transfers no damage to to kill.
Yep. Gotcha. That kind of makes sense.
Yeah. No, it absolutely makes sense. And then there's no flips because Fireflight died before combat.
That was Air Raid getting
transformed. Now, who is that on? Is that on Air Raid or is that on Alpha Bravo? I think it's on Air Raid.
All right.
So no damage.
Nope.
So that laser cutlass doesn't go away. Kyle does have the Enigma in hand. I just caught a glimpse of it.
Yeah, he picked it up, I think, first turn in the flips.
To be honest, I wasn't paying attention. I was doing something else. I don't even know what because I was staring at the screen. I am a very tired person today.
So I'm thinking, yeah.
There's a couple of handheld
Does Air Raid
blasters.
have Brave or something?
Is Air Raid? No. Fireflight has Brave. Fireflight's dead on Kyle's side.
Yeah.
He's alive on Tom's side, so now they're going to have to attack into Fireflight.
Right. I was just wondering, like, it was an interesting call to attack into Air Raid with the tough. Maybe it's to, like, to force him to use cards or something, or
maybe.
skydive into.
Well, into Fireflight.
3 damage with the laser cutlass.
2. And he has 1 transform. No. Did he transform that turn? He must have transformed Fireflight. Yeah, I can see it kind of off to the bottom right.
Yeah.
Decision, the bombing run? Okay. Move 3 damage off to Alpha Bravo.
And then the Scoundrels. And I guess he did the extra 2 there. In the flips.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And there's the Enigma.
Who are you going to tag, Superion?
And you just try to finish off Fireflight? Attack Fireflight, you attack in, you got the Pierce.
I mean, you have the Pierce on the laser cut list, so you probably put the damage somewhere else. Yeah. Because you're pretty much guaranteeing that you're gonna take out Fireflight in this turn. Especially with those whites. Well, oh yeah, no, that's right. Superior has Pierce 3, and the laser cutlass gave Pierce 3. I was like trying to do the math, and I'm like, what am I missing? I'm like, oh yeah, the Superior Pierce 3. Yeah, and that's why you tag whomever else.
Right.
Some tough with that reinforced plating plus the built-in tough. It's a lot of cards to flip. Something I've been thinking about recently a lot, that there were times that it was annoying that cards, like when you transform them, they were no longer the type that you wanted them to be. Like they're no longer planes if they're in their bot mode. Because I'm like, but they're still a plane even though they're a robot. And I was like, no, you know what? That is a very good balance for the system, because it's not like Skywarp couldn't transfer damage there, so because he's no longer a plane. And I'm like, okay, I now understand why that happens. I'm beginning to appreciate it a little bit more. Bold, yep, and whites. I actually don't remember if this goes 3 games or not. Scoundrels Blaster and Security Checkpoint. Okay. Transfer damage from Oh, excuse me, everyone. I apologize. I literally got 3.5 hours of sleep last night, and went to work at 4 a.m.
That's wild.
It's my life. It's just I didn't intend to yawn on camera, or microphone, or whatever the hell this is. So yeah, while we wait for everyone to make decisions, so commentating over stuff isn't difficult, but there are lulls when you're like, I don't know when there's going to be a lull, and you're like, well, crap, I don't have anything planned for what to say.
Right.
Did you flip your whites there, Kyle? I don't know. Pretty sure Acid Storm did nothing there. All right. Kyle's play. He has an Enigma, a Marksmanship. Okay. He's in Tag Skywarp. I don't know what that other card is. I didn't get to see it. Seven Pierce 6. Wait. Did... Oh. Wait, I'm confused. He attacked into Slipstream. Okay. I thought he attacked into Skywarp. Or maybe he did in Skywarp transfer damage?
Does that do that?
Yes? I mean, he does. I just don't remember how it works.
What wave is he in?
1.
Oh, yeah.
He transfers all but 2, right?
So, when this defends and you flip at least one white, you may choose one of your other characters. If you do, damage from this attack is done to that character instead. So, Skywarp did get attacked, but
Got
he just
it.
transferred
And flipped the white.
Yeah.
Got it. Superion has 26 damage on him. 27 damage on him.
And he's just flipping all sorts of cards.
Well, he's got the tough 2 from the reinforced plating, tough 2 built into Superion, white pips.
Yeah. It's lots of flips.
Okay. Taking the Noble's Blaster. No one to Marksmanship. He has a steady shot in his hand. And the Noble's Blaster. I don't know. I don't know if he plays the Noble's Blaster here, because I kind of feel like the Pierce 3 from the Laser Cutlass makes more sense.
That takes out Slipstream.
Okay. Security checkpoint.
Security checkpoint, okay.
Yep. You defend 7 off of that 1 attack. Okay, yeah, he took 3 from the laser cutlass. I was like, how did he... Oh.
Yeah.
Honestly, an upside down laser cutlass looks weird to me.
It does kind of look weird.
Take 6 and die there, Skyward. And now it's just Acid Storm. Poor Acid Storm.
Yeah, that's rough. And you can't...
Battlefield report? Nope. Infiltrate. Yeah, Tom scooped it up there.
Gotcha.
I mean, there...
I mean,
unless he drew a weapon that could put through 6 damage,
right? Yeah,
that turn.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
that was not happening.
Yeah, there was no, because Superion could pierce through Acid Storm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Tom and I were supposed to play in round 4, and I think we drew. Because I was undefeated going into the top 4 of this event. So remember how I called out Wrecking Rule the other day in it was the raffle video?
Yeah.
About how they were eliminating me.
Uh-huh.
I also want to say that I've been eliminated by guys that get pretty far. Joe eliminated me and won the tournament. Kyle eliminated me, and spoiler alert, he won the tournament. And Brian made top 4.
Right. Yeah.
I think it was top 4
at Origins. Yeah.
Yeah, it was top 4.
Yeah.
So
just wild times.
Hashtag Road Warrior, just trying to hit as many things. So Amanda was like, "Oh yeah, did you remember that I had plans this Saturday?" I'm like, "No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't." She's like, "But," I'm like, "We talked about this." Well, because she was looking at the schedule, and because we were supposed to run a TOGIT tournament this weekend, and I canceled it.
Right.
Because the Flemington tournament.
Yep.
And she's like, "Well, what time would maybe we can just hire a babysitter for a couple hours?" I'm like, "Maybe we could, if your babysitter's okay with me not getting home until 3 a.m." She's like, "I'm like, remember I didn't update our Google Calendar, but
Right.
And she was like, "Oh." I'm like, "Please, please."
Yeah, you gotta get in there.
Okay, so we took out Acid Storm and Fireflight and put in Blitzwing.
Yep.
Who's a tank and a plane
And a something.
and a bot.
Yeah. Right. And a something.
Yep. He's and a something.
Yes.
To be fair, I'd be surprised if he ever got transformed into bot mode in this game. He's brave there.
Yep.
He's a plane when he gets some damage on him and can transfer it with Slipstream. And he has stealth as a plane?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, he definitely does because he's brave on tank mode and stealth in plane mode. Rich is just going to verify out of our binder. Oh, yeah. We should definitely check to see if there's that other card that I texted you about yesterday.
It's in here.
Huh?
It's in here.
Oh, to confirm that we had the other one.
Oh. Well,
I don't like making trades for things that without verifying that we have both.
Yeah, I was imagining it was in the blocks.
Yeah, it probably is.
Let's wait. Yeah. Stealth and plane.
So, Kyle's going first in this game.
Brave in the thing. Bot mode ability is like okay.
Probably
not applicable.
If he hits a certain sequence, he gets to transfer to either alt mode.
Yeah, and you get to draw a card.
Yeah, but he's like 5, whatever his health is, 13, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But 0 defense in bot mode. So like, if you don't hit it, you're kind of stuck.
Yeah. Well, and his deck's like almost mono blue.
Yeah.
And you have to hit an orange and a blue in order to do it. So it's like, it's probably not happening.
No. I remember talking to Tom about it. So the unfortunate part to anyone that's watching this right now, well, when we put it up, is they did a whole breakdown on their decks afterward. And because we lost the audio.
So bad.
There isn't a good, recovery. Although, I mean, I guess I could call Tom and be like, hey, Tom, come over and walk us through that deck. And, like, commentate your own,
redo your own deck thing.
I guess I could do the same thing for Kyle.
Yeah.
And be like, yo, Kyle, do this. But, They talked for a pretty long time afterward about choices they made and where they found different things to fit. Like, I know Tom and I talked about the Blitzwing in the sideboard, because he can eat some damage and then he can transfer if you don't get killed.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's some piercing blasters out there. Oh, Sky Warp is going to take 3. Yep. I was going to say, how did Slipstream get 3 damage? And then I was like, oh, the die is just there. I was like, was there a one-shot stand? But none of Kyle's guys have damage on them. Oh, wait. No. Wait.
How did he get 6?
The piercing blaster from Air Raid.
Oh.
I guess. Because Alpha Bravo took 3 damage from a piercing blaster that was on Skywarp.
Mm.
Piercing blaster on Blitzwing. And work overtime to draw 1, 2. Okay. I think that's Calculated Strike. Black Pip, second card that Kyle flipped.
Yes.
That's smart. I like it.
Oh, the Calculated Strike in there? Yeah. He's got Smoke Cloak in there.
He had that in his main board. He didn't play it. I just saw him flip it.
Yeah. Well, mixing the blue-black in there, it's a good time.
Well, he also was running the steady shots.
Mm-hmm.
That's Skydive. Yeah. Skydive attacks and gets a heal of damage. As a side note, we should proxy up Triptychon so I can try to do a fun Friday.
Okay.
I have too many ideas in my head that I can't flesh out properly. Also, it would be really nice if the official app would update to like include the Blaster versus Soundwave and the Omnibots. This would help me deck build at work.
And they are actually like
they've been available since the middle of July.
Yeah. Well, and then like officially available as of at least this week.
They were officially available as of July. They were legal to play. No, they were legal to play, so they should have been included in the thing. That was my only thing. It's like it's frustrating if someone's like, "Oh, what's this Blaster thing?" and they don't have access to the card and they don't,
right.
like not being able to even see what Blaster or Soundwave or the like. But my problem is I don't remember what the Omnibots do. Like I know what they do, but I don't know which one does what, or their star costs or their stats.
Yeah, it's like...
And then I forgot them, so I couldn't even play them on Friday, even though I'd come up with a stupid deck.
Well, you don't have to worry about that now.
Well, we're not opening 2 packs.
No.
Right.
Did you open yours?
No. Oh. Ours,
yeah.
So he's got only a Fireflight left to transform. Man.
There's not a lot of damage on the board, too.
I know. That's why I was like, rough. Oh, boy.
That's looking rough.
Like, it almost behooves Kyle to not combine if he has the Enigma in his hand yet. Because then he has to deal with 3 attackers into him and only getting 1 attack back.
Right.
I would at least maybe soak this attack with Fireflight, who's probably might die. Depends on who he attacks with. Well, that's a thermal weaponry. Bombing run. Okay, so Fireflight's probably dying right now. Because he only needs 1 more damage. And he's got this Scoundrel's Blaster, so yeah. So the Fireflight's dying. But then he can swing with Air Raid. I wonder what I don't know what's in his hand, unless that's his hand right there. Which you still can't tell what's in his hand because Marksmanship, Enigma, and something. That's what I would do. Oh yeah, he puts in 2-prong in attack because he's got tank and jet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So he can either do the damage or make you discard cards if he needs to. Espionage pulls out the Enigma. Which I still think is fine, because, like, I still kind of feel like it's...
Yeah, you've still got a lot.
For a second, I thought everything froze, because everything stopped moving.
Yeah.
No one was shuffling cards in their hand. Nothing was... I was like, oh, no. Transfer the damage, and then... He drew the Enigma. So Superion's coming into play with only 15 damage on him. Yeah.
That's just all sorts of rough.
He has to attack. Yeah. So that's 6 bolt, 6 pierce 7. Okay. And transfer 1. Yep. Ooh. 2-pronged attacks makes that attack actually weirdly better but worse because the thermal weaponry doesn't give it the pierce.
So what are we thinking about here?
I don't know what's in Spearon's hand.
Who do you attack?
Oh, you can't attack. You have to attack Slipstream.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Just the other one has stealth.
Mode.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Which is why he's in stealth.
I couldn't see it from the glare.
Oh yeah. Well, honestly, it's because the slider was on the side that it wasn't on before. That's why I was like, I know which bot that's in. But he it lets him protect him and still be able to swing in and transfer that damage.
Gotcha.
I mean, this is going to be hard for Tom to recover from.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to do 19 damage. 18 damage. $16 damage. $15 damage. $13.
How much health does Slipstream have?
12.
Right, so
she's dead.
That's yeah.
Yep.
And that was it.
Yeah. Tom scoops up. There's no way
Yeah,
Blitzwing was getting.
Yeah.
He would have had to draw like the 2-pronged attack plus a weapon. Blitzwing's 4 attack in plane mode, I think. He doesn't have great stats.
No.
So he's mostly there to be a damage sponge. I think that was me. Shaking hands.
Handshakes all over the place.
Well, there, Kyle.
Everybody was there.
Kyle came up, like, there were 3 people from the comic book store area that came, and they didn't drive together, which also I thought was funny.
Right.
So I guess Tom's showing, well, he's de-sideboarding, but also, like, that's what he brought in. He brought in 6 or 7 cards.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So it's the thermal weaponry, the 2-pronged attack, and the espionage.
Yeah. I mean, the espionage makes sense because, he took the Enigma.
Yep.
Although I think that was still okay because even if he didn't get the Enigma on the turn that he ended up transforming, I still think he still had the opportunity to maybe do 1 or 2 more attacks before he had to worry about he needed to become superior. I mean, he combined with 15 damage on him. Like,
yeah.
So now they're just talking about their match and everything else. So I think we can wrap this at this point because they talk a lot about like the technical reasons and like we can let it continue to play. We don't necessarily need to talk if you want, or we can talk about what they're showing. But I think Tom lays out most of his deck here.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like at least that was what he took out of the sideboard and what he put in.
Yeah.
They're talking about that. And there's some more cards that showed up.
Yeah.
It's kind of random.
I don't know. It's hard without context.
Yeah. So.
Well, thank you for joining us on our finals for the TOGIT Invitational, Energon Invitational qualifier. Congratulations again to Kyle from Wreck and Rule for taking down the tournament, and for eliminating me from the tournament. Damn it. But yeah, and that's pretty much gonna call it for us for this video, and then we will be back to doing some testing, some playing, some whatever, and
all sorts of fun stuff.
And please remember, check out our 100 subscriber video and comment Autobots or Decepticons, and we'll let everyone know when we put out the winner for that. So thank you for joining us,
and we'll see you next time.
RTFC.baconicecream.com